We have been talking this week through the spiritual discipline of sacrificing yourself. And today I'd like to focus on the prayer point of sacrificing your need to control for the sake of trusting in God. Again, that is sacrificing your need to control for the sake of trusting in God. And let me tell you, brothers, we all like to have control, or we like to be in control. We want to know that our lives are being managed well, and we don't want any deviation from the course. But let's be honest. Control is just an illusion, isn't it? We never really have control. We are never really in control. When forces beyond ourselves seemingly strip that control away from us, it really messes us up inside. Our minds, our hearts, our spirits, we're thrown off balance, and we start to view God in a different way, to view our lives in a different way, to view everything in a different way. And it even affects our prayers. We'll pray something like this: "Oh God, what's happening here? What is going on? I thought you were in control. My life is looking really bad. Don't you care? Don't you love me?" And let me ask you, have you prayed like that lately? I know I have. I have gone through that prayer with God many times because I bought into the lie, just like you, that once upon a time I was in control. It doesn't happen, brothers. Our lives are always subject to the control of God. And I think of the story told about in Mark chapter 9. The father who came to Jesus one day. He'd already tried talking to the disciples. They couldn't help. So he came to Jesus. He described his little boy, his young son, who was demon-possessed. And he told Jesus what these demons were doing to his son. Now this father was just like us. Any good father thought they were in control, thought they could help, thought they could do something to help their kids. But this father couldn't. He watched helplessly as his young son foamed at the mouth, was thrashed about on the ground, put in fits of seizures, and it was really horrible. He couldn't do anything. And so he came to Jesus and he said, "I need your help. If you will do something." And Jesus said, "If I will do something, you have to believe." And that's when the father said, "I believe, but help my unbelief." Well, brothers, this father was making an act of self-sacrifice. He was putting his need to control on the altar for the sake of trusting in Jesus. And can I suggest that we do the same today? When we look at the world around us, watching the news, watching the stock market, watching our lives, how our relationships change, we may be tempted to be thrown off balance. But brothers, we are never in control. And so we must, as disciples, sacrifice that need to control for the sake of trusting in God. And that is self-sacrifice. Well, brothers, have a good day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.